I am proud now to introduce City University of New York Chancellor Matthew Goldstein, our keynote speaker today. Chancellor Goldstein exemplifies the gold standard in education leadership and scholarship. He became Chancellor of the City University of New York in 1999 and has since led 23 colleges and professional schools throughout the 5 boroughs of New York to increased endowments, new residential buildings, new degree programs, and most importantly, accessibility to a quality education for everyone who seeks it. And now, Chancellor Goldstein.
Thank you very much, Pola, for that kind introduction, and congratulations to a very successful event today. I'm actually humbled to be in the company of so many distinguished educators and administrators. When Pola asked me to do a talk with you this morning, again, I don't know how many of these I've done, I never say no to Pola because, for me, education is a sine qua non for a healthy and vibrant citizenry. And I have spoken forcefully over the years that unless we wake up to the fact that as the world is becoming unforgiving of people who do not have access to a proper education, we face a true national security problem in this country. And I don't think that's too elliptical. I think that is right on the money. And Pola, you're right at the center of this, bringing us all together. And I think you deserve a great tribute from all of us for keeping the awareness of this problem right at the center of our debate. Yes, I'm particularly pleased to congratulate all of the honorees today. Michelle Anderson, who is the very distinguished Dean of the CUNY Law School, a phenomenal force at CUNY. Michelle, congratulations, and very well deserved. Harold McGraw III, who I used to work for many, many years ago. He and I had a good conversation. I was their chief mathematical modeler for a number of very sophisticated studies that they did, and a great company and a great man who really has always put education right at the forefront of the things that he cares deeply about. And Jeffrey Canada, what can I say about Jeffrey? He is all of our hero. He's a hero to all of us, a man of extraordinary ability and energy, and the work that he's done at the Harlem Children's Zone is really critically important to the future of this great state. I can't think of 3 leaders more deserving of this recognition. Each has taken bold steps to transform our educational enterprise, to encourage innovation and accountability, and perhaps most important, to put students at the forefront of every decision and every change. They teach us, whether we're talking about first graders or professional schools, college freshmen or junior high schoolers, our students' educational experience is, in fact, the most important step in developing creative, responsible, and thoughtful citizens. For years at the City University, we focused on similar goals. And today we're celebrating some of the strides we've made, including our record enrollment of over 260,000 degree-seeking students. And so many of these students are succeeding in ways that really take our breath away. They have demonstrated their talent again this year by garnering Rhodes Scholarships, our 7th Rhodes Scholar, 2 Truman Scholarships, 4 Goldwater Scholarships, 4 National Science Foundation grants, and the list goes on and on. We're also celebrating our tremendous faculty, the recipients of almost every honor possible, Guggenheim and MacArthur fellowships, Pulitzer Prizes, Oscars, as well as our colleges, 6, soon to be 7 community colleges, and the newest president that we've appointed, Scott Evenbach, who is the president of our new community college. Scott, it's good to see you, and I look forward to the great work that you've done, or will do. We've also made great strides because we've done what all of us recognize as the fundamental task of educators, to prioritize academic quality and to take bold steps to initiate transformational change. This has been our focus over the last decade when we initiated a series of changes to reinvigorate the university. We raised academic standards, removed remediation from our senior colleges, tiered the system to give students clear expectations about their college experience and their academic progress. We've developed a heralded performance management process to hold our colleges accountable for reaching annual goals, including the improvement of graduation rates. We've created new schools and hired strong leadership, and Exhibit A is, of course, our own Michelle Anderson, and we've built cutting-edge facilities from science buildings to libraries to residence halls. We're still doing these things because we deeply believe and deeply committed to creating an environment in which students understand that hard work and academic quality are valued and expected. But, ladies and gentlemen, there are still challenges we have yet to meet. In a system of CUNY size and diversity, our students are still not able to move nimbly from one campus to another, or even at times within a single campus. They are often stymied in their academic progress because of the complexity and inconsistency among the general education and transfer policies at the many colleges in our integrated system. The result is confusion and frustration, the accumulation of excess credits with no gain in academic engagement. If we want to take the next step in advancing the university's academic transformation, if we want to continue to put students first and to create a college experience that is the rigorous intellectual exploration that it should be, then we must address a reformation of our general education framework. And so we have begun the next phase of CUNY's transformation. This will be a familiar journey to many of you. It's certainly not new ground at CUNY. Let me quote from a Middle States report on the university, and I quote, "Articulation between the 2-year and 4-year colleges is a pressing problem. The goal should be acceptance by the 4-year colleges of the entire block of transfer work taken in a university's 2-year college." Pretty straightforward, right? Except for the fact that this Middle States report was written in 1967. It gives new measure to what we mean when we talk about the glacial pace of higher education. In the meantime, students' progress continues to suffer. As the nation's largest urban public system, CUNY must function as an integrated system. We owe nothing less to the students we serve. So we've embarked on an initiative we're calling Pathways to Degree Completion. And let me briefly share the rationale behind this initiative, because I think our purposes speak directly to the student-centered leadership we're celebrating in this room today. First, to raise the quality of content in general education courses across the university at both the community and senior colleges by aligning curricula to rigorous agreed-upon learning objectives. A precondition of student success is to define competencies and expectations, to make clear the outcomes that the university as a whole values. Such a review enables courses to be redefined, refreshed, and updated, which is essential to ensuring the value of a CUNY degree. Second, to give students more opportunities to explore and take chances, and to study in more upper division classes than they can now access due to the highly prescriptive nature of current general education requirements. College is meant to be a time of exploration, of intellectual curiosity, and inquiry among different disciplines, a time of defining your own questions and seeking ways to answer them. Ensuring a well-rounded experience is essential, but too many boundaries leaves little room to make original choices and discoveries. Third, to put CUNY more in line with the number of credits now required by most U.S. universities in their general education framework. College curricular requirements at most universities are roughly divided among 1/3 general education, 1/3 your major, and 1/3 elective courses. CUNY's average number of general education credits is well above the norm, leaving students with little flexibility and a good deal of confusion. So we want to develop graduates who have spent more time deeply engaged in scholarly pursuits rather than in deciphering complex curricular requirements. And lastly, to remove uncertainty from the process of transferring among CUNY colleges by establishing a university-wide standard, a 30-credit Common Core of general education courses for all undergraduate colleges, plus an additional 12 credits of general education for use by baccalaureate campuses. Reforming general education, ladies and gentlemen, is no simple matter. It is a complex process that will take time because our goal is to be guided not by numbers, but by what we expect our students to leave with. Ensuring that our students have a rigorous, comprehensive, and cutting-edge college education is our priority, just as it has been since 1999. That's why the real difficult work is ahead. Defining competencies and requiring courses must be faculty-driven. I love to brag about the world-class faculty we have at CUNY, and for good reasons. They are scholar teachers who care deeply about their disciplines, their students, and their responsibilities as educators. It is their expertise we depend upon, and it is their collaboration that will make this next step in CUNY's transformation a success. For the first time in CUNY's history, faculty from both senior and community colleges will engage in a system-wide conversation about the content and standards of general education. And it's no accident that I've asked Michelle Anderson, along with the president of our graduate school, Bill Kelly, to guide the next phase of our general education work. Transformations require strong leaders, and as today's award demonstrates, Michelle is one of the best. So forgive my enthusiasm for this subject, but I am inspired by the bold work of all of you today. Your efforts are a reminder that we cannot become mired in complacency. We serve our students best when we think big and act courageously. It's a focus on the big picture, an unrelenting fixation on student success and academic quality that has the potential for the greatest gains. So thank you for all of your understanding and your contributions towards that goal, and enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you very much.